What is up guys, JayFerGaming here, welcome back to my 80s classic season on F1 2013. If you're new to my channel and this series, do remember to hit subscribe and do check out the previous episodes. We've had some fantastic short races, but they've been exciting and very nostalgic just looking back at these classic cars and tracks as we get ready for the Jerezian Grand Prix, I'm going to call it. Now, we're in Spain at the Circuito de Jerez. I hope I've said that properly. Being half Portuguese, I should be able to pronounce these kind of names, but we get ready. It's a fantastic track. I remember racing here back in Season 4 in F1 XL, and it was so exciting, so tricky, and the tyre wear was absolutely horrific. But once again, our mate Nigel Mansell is on pole position while we have to start in the depths of P4. He gets an easy ride every single time. Probably because he's a Brit, but still, we are Michael Schumacher. Let's see if we can win this race. 5 lights, and the Spanish Grand Prix is away. We get a decent start. Let's see what Hill's up to, number 2 driver. Mansell actually doesn't get a great start. Hill blocks us, of course, like he does at every single race. But we actually make contact with him. A bit late on the brakes. Fittipaldi gets past. Hill is incredibly slow. I swear he slows me up on purpose, as I think Andretti was trying to get past. So we go around the outside of Hill. Get the move stuck, and I think we took someone else there to take P4. So Mansell looks like he's maintained the lead and looks like he's scampering away from, I'm not sure who's in P2, but Fittipaldi in the Lotus is a little bit slow, but I'm actually, I have to get used to this track very quickly. Obviously didn't do practice, as I don't tend to do in this series, which makes it a big challenge, as I haven't driven on this track since, well, probably about 3-4 years ago, thinking about it. So just remembering the track, trying to remember what gears to go in. But thinking back, I probably wasn't on manual gears back then, so this is a new experience, and it is fun though. It is a fast-flowing track, I've got to say, and I wouldn't mind racing this track again. I hope F1 2017 has classic tracks. That would be awesome. But we're solidly in P4 ahead of Hill, who no doubt will be trying to take me out or something, being an old rival of his. But it's been a solid first lap. We don't seem to have the greatest of pace, but the AI, ooh, very slow in the final hairpin. There we get a bit of oversteer there, trying to get on the power too eagerly and just trying to take P4, but lap 2 now, and there's a bit of a mistake. There's contact ahead. We've been distracted by that and got off the track. Hill's going for the move, and that's not good. Williams on the inside as Schumacher into the hairpin. That's where Schumacher and Villeneuve had their incident back in 97. I don't know why I paused it there, but oh, we've rejoined the track. This is a disaster. We're down to P8. I think, who was that? I think the white car, the very slow white car crashed into us. Is it Alan Jones? But yeah, that's a horrific mistake. It looks like Mansell's scampering off into the distance, so we need to recover as many positions as possible, but it was very reminiscent of 1997. Schumacher and Williams on his inside. If you remember back, that's how Schumacher got excluded from the championship, turning in on Jacques Villeneuve, trying to take him out as the Williams went for the overtake. And it just didn't work, especially here as well. So, lap 3 now. We're on the back of our teammate, G. Hardberger. I've got to stop calling him that because that's kind of copywriting his name from a different video I won't mention. But, yeah, we get a very good run there. Jumping over the cover on the grass again. We're locking up. We're out of control. And we're in the gravel again. This has been a very scrappy race indeed. We lost a position to Nakajima as well. Down to P9. I'm making far too many mistakes, and this track is just so unforgiving. It really is, with gravel traps everywhere. It's how F1 should be, shouldn't it, guys? It really should, just thinking back to all the classic races. And it just, you want to see the mistakes punished, not all this runoff area. And yeah, it's just not as exciting. But in terms of this track, very difficult, especially with no practice, as you'll see my driving isn't the cleanest at all, but we're trying to recover still to get a few points in terms of this championship battle. But I've learned from the Berger incident, and now we're going to go for a bit of a dive bomb on Nakajima as he battles with Alan Prost in that very slow car. Forget what car it is. I forgot what team it is as well, which is pretty unacceptable, but it's the slowest car by far in this field, and you can tell, easy move there into turn 1. We get ourselves up to P7, so a slight recovery, but it's not going to be enough in terms of this title battle with Mansell, as he will probably take the 25 points, and we're struggling to get anywhere near double figures or anything, but we're coming to the end of this race, short and sweet. It was fun to drive. It wasn't clean at all. It was a bit of a disaster, but yeah, it was fun. That's the main thing with this series. So we're coming through the final hairpin. We're getting actually put under pressure behind us by Nakajima, but we're coming to the line. It's going to be P7. Berger puts in the fastest lap of the race, so shows our car did have pace around here. I was just far too slow and made too many mistakes, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm sure we'll all get over it. Do leave a like if you enjoyed that bit of a shambles, really. So Nige obviously takes the victory from Fittipaldi and Hakkinen making up the podium. My teammate P6, so not a great race for the Ferrari guys here, P6 and 7. But knowing Michael Schumacher, I will come back as him in the next race. We've got 3 more races to salvage the championship. So 75 points up for grabs, but the gap between me and Mansell will be quite high now, as we'll see in a second, and the gap is 25 points, so a full race win. We're still in with a shout, but it's going to be very difficult. We might be defending P2 from the number 2 driver at Williams, Damon Hill, who needs to stop blocking me at every race, and Nigel Mansell needs to stop being on pole position because it's really frustrating. My teammate's down in 5th. He's been beaten by the Team Lotus driver Fittipaldi. And, the White Castle Williams, of course they are. There's just so many Williams in this field. So, constructors, we are now 34 points behind. So, we're going to have 3 very good races to finish off this season. So, if you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next race. Goodbye.